Three, two, one. We're live. Rompiendo, the podcast. Conmigo, gozy. Welcome everybody. This is the new project I'm starting. This is my podcast called Rompiendo, and we're just gonna talk here life, fitness. We're gonna have guests, and we're gonna tell our stories, share stories, motivational stories, fitness stories, and so on. And I've been thinking about this project since I can't even remember. And I just want to share the knowledge and everything that I learned in this journey that I've been through, which is fitness, that has opened so many doors for me. And how I'm gonna go and not share it with you, the people, my listeners, my viewers on Instagram, hashtag Rompiendo, the ones that always follow me, my loyal followers. And just talk a little bit about myself. I started this journey again after going through losses in life. I was in New York after I lost 114 pounds. I saw a business opportunity that came to me in Pennsylvania, out of state. It was a business opportunity that I said, I don't want to fail. I want to become something in life. I don't want to just take part. And I said, let me take the opportunity. Let me jump on it. But it really didn't go my way. So in that time, 2016, I started failing. I failed badly. I was the project that I was doing over there. It wasn't going nowhere. It was literally breaking me apart. I started gaining weight. I went through a depression. I was eating super bad. Well, it reached the point that I reached to 345 pounds. And short story, I was going up the stairs to the attic. I lived in the attic. It was at 3 floors. I came from the basement. I was getting something down there, and by the time I was on the second floor, I was almost catching a heart attack. And I said, man, when I reached the last step, I was literally about to die. And I have a good friend of mine that he jokes about it, and he says, damn, bro, you were like literally one chicken nugget away from dying. And I laugh at it now, but what he was saying was really the truth. It was the truth. And you lose sometimes in life. It's not always winning, and it takes time to learn. But if you always succeed, you're never gonna learn. You're never gonna go forward. You're never gonna grow. And I believe that it's been my journey. Everything that I have gone through, it's been for a purpose, and it's the purpose that I serve, and it's the purpose that I will be continuing serving, which is inspiring others. Like my hashtag too. Inspire the uninspired. That's my motto. I'm here to inspire the ones that have no inspiration. And it's hard falling, but it's worth every minute, every drop of sweat, every level of tiredness. It's worth every penny when you fall and you're able to get back up again. So I felt, and by the time I was 345 pounds, it was in my mind that I'm not getting up from that. I am not getting up from this fall. But it started one day after that I went up the stairs. I said the next day, literally, it was December 21st. I literally said it can't happen no more. I went, started doing my home workouts. I started recording them for my own motivation, own motivational purposes. I recorded my weight. I weighed myself, and I started by just making that one move. That it was just start. That was all in my mind. Start. Just start tomorrow. Just start. Don't worry about it. Just start. Everything is gonna be alright. And a day passed, 2 day passed, 3 day passed, 4 day passed, and since then I never missed a Monday again. I started on a Monday, and since that I haven't missed one Monday. And the first question people ask me is, "Oh, what motivates you to do what you do?" And to tell you the truth, I have no motivation. I do sometimes when I feel a little down. I'll go to The Rock's Instagram, and I'll see The Rock that he's always hustling. He's always doing something. His fitness is amazing. He's an amazing person, and sometimes if I'm lacking a little motivation, I just go to his Instagram and I'll be like, oh, damn, The Rock is fucking shit up today. So it's my time to shine again. And I also have another person that I looked at every morning. She's great. She's on Facebook, and it's a person that I follow. Her name is Audrey Diaz. So if you search for her, she's a wellness coach. She's a beach body coach that I follow too. She works out every day. She talks about God. She had some amazing quotes. She's a mom, and I just go to her profile also to see that she talks about legacy, leaving a legacy to behind, and that also kind of fires me up. But something that I learned, and I learned this from my brother, was to get up and just do it. And in 2015, I was talking to my brother. I started watching Casey Neistat, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna start a video blog. He was like, sure, just do it. Do the first episode, and then you could talk about it. And since that day, everything changed. If I wanted to do something, I just needed to start. I put that in my head. If I want to do something, if I want to accomplish something, you have to start. If you don't start, then there's no point of you talking about it. And that's literally what I do every day. I know that I have to work out. That's one. I know that if I gotta do jiu-jitsu, I gotta do jiu-jitsu. That's gotta be in my mind. I gotta bike, I gotta run. So one thing leads to another, and it becomes almost kind of a habit or a routine. And that's how I go about my days. I don't think about it. I just get up and do it. And you repeat it. After 20 days, it becomes a habit. And you just go from there, creating it. But you take it day by day, step by step. It's not gonna be a long race. It's not gonna be a quick race. It's gonna be a long race, which you gotta pace yourself and understand that losing 1 pound a week, still a week. It's still a win. So don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged, because we in here. I'm a year and a half into this, and I feel great. I'm doing great. I lost 139 pounds. I think I've lost, and I'm still working on it. I still got 15 pounds to go, and I'll take it day by day. There's some days I can't work out. I'm too tired, so I just need to take a day off. I just take it off. But you cannot get discouraged. If you are one of those people like me that you had a long way to go, my best advice to you is that you take it step by step and one day at a time. Let the clock run and concentrate on doing it and doing it and doing it until the job gets done. But every experience and every learning experience I have gained from this has been a blessing. It motivates me. It motivates me to learn new things every day that can push me to be a better person for tomorrow, and I could share my knowledge and just keep moving, keep going, and just that just fires me up, knowing that one day I'm gonna be able to help others. It might be at this oh, it doesn't really matter where we begin, as long as we get the message across. It could be via Instagram, Facebook. It doesn't matter, as long as we get the information across any platform. I look back and 2015 was one of my greatest years of my young life. I'm 26, 27. No, I'm 26, and I just it was just a lot of. I was in the peak of my life. I was doing TV interviews with my cooking, with my one of my biggest passion, which is cooking. I was doing great as a beach body coach. I was meeting great people. I would say I'm in the peak of my. I was in the peak of my life. I thought I had everything. My way to becoming a rock star, and and so on, so on. But man, I made some great. I met some really, really, really great people along that ride, that journey, and they were workers. They were putting in work, and something I don't forget that one of them told me was, if you run, we run with you. But if we're running and you're crawling, we can't stop running to go pick up your slacks, because then you're gonna put us behind. And I learned that. I learned that if you meet a group of people, or you're friends with a group of people that are running, don't stay behind, because you will hold them back, and they will not look back. If they're on their way to success, they will not look back and feel bad for you and pick up all the slacks, because we need to get going. You need to be in that I'm going. But I felt. I started crawling. I got lazy. I got the opportunity. Went into the depression. Everything happened. I gained all the way back. I don't know how I was gonna lose all the way back, etc. And it came to the time that I needed to bounce back. And to tell you the truth, I had no idea how I was gonna bounce back. I had no idea of. In my mind, I had no. In one side of my mind, I had no idea, but then on the other side, I knew what it needed to be done to get to the point that I wanted to be. That to be, to lose the weight. I knew how to do it. I knew that I had to eat healthy. I knew that I had to be consistent. I knew I needed to control the monster inside me, which is my battle against food. Which I'm an emotional eater, so it's really hard. It's really hard to bounce back, but you need to dig deep inside and look at your why, and look for that motivation that will drive you every day. And luckily, I found it. Through God, first and foremost, because He was the one that showed me the path that I needed to inspire those uninspired people. And again, I needed to share that I felt, but I also needed to share that I could go back up. It's not impossible that if you fall in life, you are able to get back up and keep fighting and find that motivation really inside, deep inside there. It's there. There's that little voice that keeps telling you every day, come on, man, you don't want to be this way. You do not want to be this way. If you want to change, you could change right now. That little voice there, you gotta search inside, search for it. It's gonna be there. It always talks to you. It's gonna be there every day, and you either choose to ignore it or you choose to listen and take action. But bouncing back, I knew I needed to drink water. I needed to get my nutrition straight. I needed to eat my vegetables, eat my proteins. I needed to work out every day, and that's how I started. I started with one home workout a day. One home workout a day. To a year and a half later, I do three workouts. I do Brazilian Jiu Jitsu in Metropolitan in Una BJJ with my friends over there. My black belt coach, Freddie Valencia, Kevin. Good classes on Friday on the purple belt, and the other Kevin. They're just great guys, and I took on Jiu Jitsu because one of my friends wanted to do MMA. So I was like, been an MMA fan since about 10 years ago, and I said, let me let yo, I could do this. I could sweat a little bit in it, make it as another work, as my cardio, and I took I took on jiu-jitsu, man, and it's been almost 2 months already, and it's one of the hardest things I ever done in my life. But I hate it and I love it. I'm scared. Anxiety levels up the roof. It's really hard, but it's really great. It's something that I'm really passionate about right now in my life. So I keep you guys posted. I don't post about it a lot because I just started, and I feel like as I time passes, I'll get more knowledgeable when we start talking about so on, so on. But bouncing back, man, I thought it was impossible. I thought it was really impossible. But here we are, a year and change later, and it's really possible. You just gotta dig deep and find your why you wanna do this. Not superstitious, but why? It's gonna be that little voice inside that's gonna drive you every day. You don't need no motivation. You just gotta find that little voice and keep following it until there's light at the end of the tunnel. And I'll tell you this much: there will be light at the end of the tunnel. Um, it just needed to be step by step. I needed to control my eating, my little monster. I needed to hug him, leave him in there, and stop living life by instant gratification. Instant gratification. That's the society we live now. That we want everything by the moment, but everything takes time. I knew that eating junk food every day wasn't gonna get me to the point that I wanted to be. I knew that, so I had to put that away. Make new changes. I knew I needed to eat more vegetables. I needed to complex carbohydrates, a lot more protein. That's what I started doing. Started doing what I thought it needed to be done, and that's how I fixed my nutrition. I put away. Look, people ask me, oh, Jan, gozy, what is your nutrition like? And I'm like, man, my nutrition is so open. I just try to keep it clean the most I can, about 80% of the time. I still eat bread. I can't put it away. I still eat candy. Man, it's my weakness. I'm sorry. With candy. Oh my god. But going back to it, it's it's so wide. I don't have I eat in small portions. I eat about 6 times a day, which now I dropped to like 4. I don't know. I'm under eating a lot for the workouts that I'm doing, but my nutrition, I eat 80% vegetables, 20% protein, or vice versa. I do 40%, 60%. I add some carbs sometimes, but just white flour makes me bloated. It bloats me up. I feel terrible after I eat it. So I try to eat some more complex carbs, some sweet potatoes, some quinoa, brown rice, a lot of yams, a lot of plantains, a lot of squashes, and so on, so on. I eat red meat. I barely eat fish. Hate fish, by the way. I don't hate it, but it's not my food of choice. But I try to keep as clean as I can, and if I go out, I also try to keep it as clean as I can. But from time to time, I'll eat a burger, I'll eat bread, even though I feel like shit afterwards. But after I eat the bread, I take the bread out. But I have a long time without going on a diet. I did do keto diet, which I love. The keto diet is one of my favorite diets out there. But I'm on and on. I don't follow it 100%, but I try to. I love it because I can make some really good meals when I'm really concentrated. Now on the point that I am, I'm becoming more of a clean eater. Because I'm literally down to the last part, my last 15 pounds, and I wanna be as clean as possible, and it takes hard work as what I'm doing right now, and like I told you before, I can't lay off bread, and it's one of my biggest weakness. Um, I've I have a lot of opportunities in life, Mm, and some has been good, some has been bad, and sometimes I chose the bad ones. And but when an opportunity comes into your life, don't miss it because they might only come only once. So if you have an opportunity in life, try to jump on it. Don't leave something that you could do today for tomorrow. And man, I'm really excited. I'm really excited about this little project right now. And I'll keep this short for my first episode. And I'll give you some more things that are coming up. My next podcast, I will have my first guest ever. She's a girl. Her name is Jocelyn, and I met her on Instagram. I loved what she posted. I love her motivation. I love what she's doing. So on the next episode 2 of Rompiendo conmigo gozy, I will have my first guest ever, and she's just an awesome girl, and she will talk about what she's doing and whatever, she's just really cool, and I'm really 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 duper super duper excited about my first guest in my podcast, and this is my first episode, and I hope we keep it rolling. We keep the ball rolling. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna be on YouTube. I'm gonna try to be on podcasts. I'm gonna try to be on podcasts on iTunes, and I'm gonna try to be on SoundCloud. And if you want to follow me, if you see this on not on Instagram, my Instagram is at GOCY24, gozy24. You can follow me there, and hashtag Rompiendo, the podcast show. If you want to share this, go ahead, give thumbs up, give likes, and share it. Share the knowledge if you love it. But it's been I'm gonna keep getting better at this. It's my first time, and we just gonna keep the ball rolling and see what goes on from here. So from me to you guys, I just want to say see you next time.